No. Oh, wait, was it Karen?
Huh?
Was it that Gabby Karen person? Oh, no, I didn't see that.
Somebody flash themselves? Oh, somebody talking crap.
So there may have been a live creative talk. Hey, fairies.
Why are you gonna put a name in your mouth?
It's like
No, I'm
Beetlejuice.
saying it was her live. She wasn't showing it.
Oh,
It's just
I,
it was her live.
That she was
I
showing
missed
someone
that.
else's live
Nicole was showing pictures.
of
I heard.
what?
Yeah, I heard.
Listen, if you're gonna mouth it, you might as well say it.
WTF?
Oh,
Showing
OF.
yeah. Like they was like emojis over the hoo-ha and the chest, but
But
yeah.
That's awful.
I was so embarrassed. And it wasn't me.
but why?
I went off to work last night without my earbuds, so I listened to any TikTok and I missed all kinds of stuff.
Is that not illegal? Isn't that like
So revenge corn.
yeah?
I'm gonna use
And that website is protected because my girlfriend's daughter
okay, let me say
makes
this.
bank off
So,
that. And she don't
Revenge
show her hoo ha.
revenge corn is when and I'm gonna use Chris an example because she's got a dude's name. If me and Chris got together, she videoed it. You know what I mean? Us having relations,
Yeah,
and
I've
then
made
shared it.
videos.
Right.
Yeah,
That's a
Right.
that's a
yeah.
that's a platform.
Event. Yeah, no.
That's a what?
But
That's
What does that
a
have to do
public
with what
platform. I mean,
she-
it's not public, but it is. I mean, you know what I mean.
Yeah. And it happens to people all the time when somebody gets mad at somebody.
But to get on OF, don't you have to pay for that?
Yep.
So
Yeah.
who paid for that? 'Cause
somebody.
y'all may have been showing
Probably-
it, but you
probably
realize
Eddie with
somebody
her
paid
mom's
for that
money.
shit
To get into it in actual
and get those pictures. Yeah.
Yeah.
pictures, yes.
I don't think you're supposed to take them off of there, though.
Now that
don't
I have no clue. I do not know.
I don't know. They would have.
You have to pay to look at them. I would think they're somehow
They
protected.
are protected. They're. Oh yeah. There's a whole thing.
That though, really, obviously.
But sometimes I don't know. Maybe you can. Maybe you can't. You take them from another phone. You can.
I mean, I don't know.
I mean, if
I'm
you
just-
pay for them, don't they become yours?
I don't know.
I don't either.
No.
I have no idea about that
Listen,
website.
I'm
No.
not-
To.
I'm not talking bad about anybody. I'm asking questions because I don't know how that works. I don't know nothing about OF. But revenge corn is totally different than going on a site and paying for pictures. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. Because if they paid for those pictures, I mean,
Wait, now,
is that legal?
I think it's you
Read
pay
what
to
Irish wrote
see
in the
on
chat.
the site itself, but.
Well, honey, people got to know they screenshotting that shit.
But I mean,
Jennifer,
once
do you
it's
read what they
online,
wrote,
it's
Jennifer?
online.
She's
And
an
what's to
attorney.
stop somebody from taking a picture of it, from like put it on their computer and take a
Who's
picture
to
of
stop
it
somebody
with
from
the phone?
screenshotting it?
I'm saying, but
Exactly.
read what Irish wrote. She's an attorney.
Okay.
Oh, what'd she say?
Anybody who took them, altered them, and shared them are equally liable. So, okay, good. Irish, is there any way? Okay, see that's why I wanted to know because I thought revenge corn was if me and somebody had relations, they videoed it and then sold it or publicized it or shared it on a public platform. You think it's different because they altered and
Altered
shared
it.
I
and
don't
shit.
see. I don't know. You couldn't.
Oh.
But would that mean if they altered and shared them and they're supposed to be protected, though, is that illegal or not? I mean, can you get in trouble for it?
Read Crystal's text. She
So there's
said.
so much more.
But
Yeah, see, they
I
come
was
with-
last,
there
but
is-
be honest with me. There's no way that nobody doesn't realize people are going to screenshot that so they can look at it later.
You would think, though, that there would be some system in place in it where you're not allowed to screenshot. It wouldn't even let you do it.
See, I don't know the rules of it because
But
I've
like
never
I said,
done
maybe
that.
it doesn't let you screenshot, but what's to stop anyone from taking it
Right.
from another device?
Wait, there's a whole
Exactly, Irish Lass. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Don't get
There's
me
a
wrong.
whole legal thing
None of
behind
it,
that.
none of it is right. Trust
No.
and believe. That's the reason I was asking because I thought revenge corn was something else, was something totally different. You know, like what Hulk Hogan sued his ex friend for. Now that's revenge corn. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right. But to
And like
take
Kim
it,
Kardashian and you know what I'm saying? Pamela and Tommy Lee, Pamela Anderson and Tommy Lee. That's revenge where somebody has taken it.
he took
and
their
they
personal
profited off of
video
it. Yeah.
that they made for themselves and put it out, and that's a lot of
No,
why.
I
What
wouldn't.
she
Oh.
did.
God, no. No, I could never. Cause
And I have.
I don't like the way I look. I could never.
Well, I was younger.
I could never be on OF. Never.
Oh no, no,
I
this
mean,
was
who
like
the
a
hell would
private,
want to see a
personal-
skeleton? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anytime you share something of personal nature like that, it's protected behind a paywall.
Okay.
Because it's a actual site.
Yeah. I would imagine that it's a problem. I would.
It's also like, say,
Crystal, go
boyfriend.
read my text.
an ex-boyfriend put out a picture that he took
Yes. Yep. Yep.
of his girlfriend, and then they break up, and then he put, or a girl does the same thing. Yes, that's
Is
illegal.
that comment? If so, it isn't anyone's business.
What do you
to-
mean, Callie?
Yeah, what do you mean, Callie?
What, I don't understand what you mean.
What?
See, that's why I was asking because I don't know. I don't know the rules and regulations
Yes,
of
that's what-
that.
From a paid site.
You asked the
exactly.
question first. Okay, hold on one second, baby. Let me go back and look and see if I can find the question because it may have took it out, darling. Please tell me
Here it is.
aren't talking.
Well, what is?
Please tell me why you guys aren't talking about WTF. Why we aren't? I don't. What?
Yes, it is about WTF.
That's who the picture
That's
was.
who we're.
I said, pretty please tell me it. This isn't about WTF.
It
Yes,
is,
it is.
Callie.
Yep. That I didn't. That's
Because what they showed last
that's
night.
unbelievable. Considering
That's terrible. That's really disgusting.
considering it was so wrong for me to go on Stewie's live and be Mandy. That was so wrong. But it's okay for me to show somebody's, the fuck.
It's okay, Callie. It's fine, honey. I just
Talk
No,
about
you're
if I
fine.
did that on here.
Thank you, Marcy.
She ain't advertising that on here. She ain't putting that on here. Has
No.
nothing to do with what she does on here.
Exactly,
People go
Irish
to real
Lass.
life.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's right.
like everybody that takes it real life really needs their head examined.
It
Yeah.
has nothing to do with TikTok.
well,
No.
Have a
That's
problem with
insane.
what somebody says or does on TikTok. Talk about that.
it
Yeah.
wasn't a very smart
What
thing.
the hell? Don't give a
Yeah.
shit.
But you gotta think about it. How did y'all get those pictures? Somebody had to pay for it.
Yep.
That's sick.
Well,
So
That's
what I'm
you
saying.
got
That's
somebody.
fucking weird.
You got somebody to go on there, pay for that just so you could get a picture.
And then
And then they're
alter them.
sharing it with each other. They're
And then
sending it,
altering them.
but everybody had an up and roar that Gabby
Thank you, Regina.
took the picture of her child's rash or whatever and sent it to people. That was a big thing.
that's minor.
What?
But yeah, that was Gabby Jacobson
And
had.
it was full frontal naked.
And now
Yeah.
but it's okay to do that?
Of somebody who's
So
on
Regina's saying happy birthday, babe.
The fuck with the hypocrisy?
Yeah,
mean-
it is. Pineapples. It really
What?
is.
that picture of that baby went to a person who's on the registered offender list.
No, the husband or boyfriend is. She sent it to some woman that she really didn't even know.
It was a person though. He's on the list though.
Yeah, the husband or boyfriend is a
Thank you, Jay Z. Easy.
It's the husband's niece's boyfriend. That's who it was.
Wait a minute. What
right.
the hell
That
am I
was
talking
a
about?
huge. Everybody, there was a huge
Gabby.
ram for that,
Oh,
and it
Kelly,
wasn't
I'm sorry, honey.
going on TikTok.
Wait a minute. Time out. Flag on the play. What are y'all talking about?
Gabby.
Gabby Jacobson,
Oh, okay.
which she took a pic. Yeah, I guess her kid had a rash near his private, so she took a picture of it and sent it to some people through text messaging.
You're fine, Callie.
Not
You're fine,
on
baby.
TikTok.
You're fine. You haven't said nothing wrong. You're fine.
But like,
I was just stunned when somebody sent me that. And
Providence and Patrick Brown swing of one in past Joel Milokovic with 27 seconds remaining. That's up 3-2.
Crystal,
what?
With a vision.
Oh, I thought you were listening to something. That's just vile.
this is just gonna get worse. Everybody
That's
just needs
weird.
to stop.
Who the fuck cares if she does?
I don't
Listen,
care
I see
if she's
my
on
girlfriend,
It don't affect my
her
life
daughter,
none. I
her
don't care
daughter
if she's
is
an escort.
gorgeous.
It don't affect my life none.
No, my friend's daughter can't.
Make your paper,
her
boo boo.
son,
Make your paper, boo boo.
she can't work. Her son is severely. They just say autism. He's nonverbal, but it has something else to do with the left side of his brain. It's something different, but it's basically close to autism. He has to be in special school. She can't. So she's tried to work and just ended up having to quit. So she does it. She's on Instagram, makes bank. She's on there,
Wow.
makes bank. She don't show her
Thank you, Jay
that
Z.
or her full boobie. They sexy as hell. Pictures and
Look.
videos. She makes like 1 30-minute video a month and puts up a couple pictures, and this girl makes bank.
Wow.
Good for her.
Right.
Well, I'm just saying, like, I don't care what somebody else does in their own home. Like, I really don't.
Right. It's nobody's business.
Well, I feel like probably the only reason that she ever put out there that she did it is because she knew that those people would find that out, and she got in front of it.
Right.
I don't know.
What I feel bad for
But, like-
is,
I don't know. I just feel like that's the reason.
and I'm gonna say this: everything that y'all put on the internet is forever. One day, them
Okay,
kids
Iris,
ain't gonna
I
be
see what you're
little
saying.
no
You're
more.
right.
Them
Because
kids, them kids ain't gonna
Right.
be little no more, y'all.
Yeah.
Right.
He may not never hide it from her. I don't know. You know, some people.
It ain't that. It's the way that BL has talked about her, and
Oh,
it,
yeah.
you know, all that stuff that was said on her live. And
Come on, we all.
no, I'm talking about the
Every
kids.
single
no,
person
just the
started
kids.
with BS lady.
No, just the
WTF
kids.
didn't even come in until like weeks later.
Just the kid stuff is what I'm talking about. Everybody needs to stop the kid stuff.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, she was wrong
Don't be on the
about
phone talking to
discussing
no
all that
kid.
personal family shit that somebody said to her on the
Yeah.
phone or whatever. Like, no,
Don't be on the phone talking to no kid. Don't be talking about nobody's kids. Don't be sharing no kids' trauma. Like, all that needs to stop.
yeah,
Don't bring
Absolutely.
up somebody's kids.
absolutely. There's
Period. We don't know who done that. I mean, listen.
or what their past was, or their
Some crazy
personal
person on here.
business
gonna
that
see-
they don't
hold-
have
hold
on
Lightning.
here.
Hold on, Lightning.
Sorry.
Some crazy person on here. Listen, you gotta have proof to claim that right there. I'm not saying that she did or she didn't have anything to do with it. What I'm saying is her address got put out. You don't know who seen that.
Exactly.
You don't know if there's a crazy man
Mhm.
that come from the OF or the Instagram over here and was
Or just from
waiting to find
TikTok.
that damn address and showed up over there. You don't know how that happened. But I'm gonna tell you right now, if you go claiming stuff that you don't have proof for, and I'm not saying she don't have proof, I'm not saying that at all. Nobody take it that way.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, before you say stuff like that, you better have proof.
Yes.
Not you, she, and I'm not talking about you, she, Mac. I'm just saying. Because, listen, these crazies right now recording my live because they hate my guts. People that I have never done a thing to.
People get obsessive.
Yeah, people I have never
Roughly.
spoke their name. Never. Never said a damn thing about them. I got whole ass hate pages about me. And I don't even know these women.
Right.
You don't know who's watching you.
You don't know either. And I said this exact same thing when Lisa, her address was blasted out. I'm like, and Nicole's right across the street. My first thing was like, okay, Nicole's a beautiful girl. What if there's some guys on here that are obsessive with her? Now they know exactly where she lives. People that are so obsessive with Lisa.
Yes, I
want to do something.
Yes.
Now you just gave exactly where she's at.
But I'm gonna make this very clear. Let's say my address got out.
And you got haters.
Let me straighten myself up.
Somebody
Hey,
wants to show up.
what's that, Daisy? What's that? What is it?
Well, they don't. Well, she don't think you know.
Show up if you want to.
Yeah.
That's what I say. And good luck with that.
She don't play when it comes to her mama. There is cameras.
You might as well just rent your hearse, buy your
Yeah.
casket
Yeah.
before you roll up. That's
There
what I
is
tell people.
cameras at every corner of my house. But all I gotta do, Daisy, what's that? What is it?
I got a
What is
pew
it,
pew
Daisy?
at a
What is
reach.
it? What is it? What is
Get
it?
it. Go get it.
What is it?
Confused.
That's all I gotta do. I got Ruger in the house, Smith and Wesson, AR. I'm telling you, y'all gonna keep showing up at people's house. Somebody's gonna get hurt.
That's what I'm afraid of. It's
Well,
not.
didn't somebody show up at W?
Thank you, Irish Lass.
W
I got
House?
another one too, but he don't give a shit about none of that. He just wants to play ball. See,
I'm still waiting for this chick
Get-
10 minutes away from me to roll up on me. She said it years ago, and I'm still waiting.
Gizmo.
see, he's been running playing with a ball.
Pull her, pick out her casket and rent that hearse and roll up.
I'm telling you, the corner will be picking you up if you show up
Makes
at my
it
house.
easier.
The corner. I'll be going away in handcuffs. You'll be going with the corner.
Not when it's
I have
defense.
children that are in my house.
You won't go if there's
My
if it's
grandbaby
self-defense.
comes to my house.
I don't
Y'all
have.
better stop
I'm licensed,
showing
locked,
up.
and loaded.
Y'all
but I
better.
don't want my
Yeah.
children to find me that way. So I'm on.
I
They
don't have anybody.
But I be
Not
damned
me.
if they're gonna walk in and find their mama that way. That's for
Damn
sure.
right. I ain't gonna let Brian walk in home and find me in here.
No.
But I'm telling you, thank you, Sarah. But I'm telling you right now, y'all better stop this. Y'all better stop putting people's addresses out there.
That's some
Because
crazy
if you
crap.
put somebody, and there's a lawyer in here right now. Listen, you put somebody's address out here, and a couple days later something happens to that somebody, who you think they gonna come looking for?
Right.
Huh?
Yep.
Y'all better stop it.
Yeah, it makes no sense the point that it has reached. Is so
Over somebody you don't like on TikTok.
That's-
Listen, there's a lot of people on TikTok I don't like. I don't make
That-
videos about them. Now listen to me. I don't make videos about nobody. I do not. And yes, I do talk, but I don't make videos about nobody. I don't dox nobody. I don't show up at nobody's house. Y'all are playing a dangerous game.
I
I
agree.
post videos. I satire.
Well, I think that videos need
But I ain't vile.
No, honey, some of the stuff they say is woo.
It is. It's awful.
the videos egg it on, and they need to stop. All of it needs to stop. If
Well, D-Mac, I don't know if you've seen the video I just put up that I tagged you in.
oh, well, yours is probably hilarious.
Well, Well, this one,
I'm talking about the
BS
videos.
lady took the clip. Remember the live where Big Ange had come in trying to excuse her or justify her calling her son the R word, and then her son had come on, and then you were saying
No,
stuff
that's a
about her.
tattoo. That's a tattoo.
She took that clip and said that you were talking about her son. Like, she's making it like it was about her.
BL did?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, when you get off, you'll see I tagged her.
I'm telling y'all right
Because
now.
I corrected it all. Of course,
Listen.
my comments she'll delete.
And y'all better listen. You gonna fuck around.
You
Jennifer,
can find out.
What?
why would she do that?
Who?
Oh,
Listen
it
to
wasn't
what-
Jennifer doesn't know what I just said.
I did hear you. Hold on. Let me look up your account. Hold on, Lightning.
Yeah, you can play it.
That's a damn lie.
It is. I put the whole entire rest of that video. She took it from the Judge Judy thing, right? And it's only the beginning where you're saying that child has anger issues, and then she comes on, my son doesn't have.
Okay, hold on.
Wow.
There's absolutely no anger in my little boy. In fact, we laugh and joke constantly. But the fact that you're sitting on a panel next to Stewie and Raggedy says it all. Hey, can you ask Raggedy where them court papers are? I've only been waiting 2 months. Told I can't drive through Tennessee, so WTF says she has some paperwork, but she hasn't showed them. And yeah, I call my kids names all the time, and they call them right back to me too. It's called a sense of humor. We have that in my household. You should try it sometime. You should try a sense of humor sometime. It actually comes in handy every once in a while.
This is Lightning's comment.
That's what I put on her video, but I know she's going to dirty delete it, so.
That is unbelievable. And I know exactly why it was done.
Something to use.
Like, okay, this child
This is the whole thing.
probably does speak that way to her because God only knows the shit she's been saying to him all. And that, you know, and the anger that's in him is probably of her, you know. And it's just like a shit show at their house. Chaotic, you can hear it. And I just cannot believe that she would call her child that. It blows my mind. I thought about it all day today. Like, how could you do that? How could you?
Now, if
That
y'all want
was
to see the
all
rest
about
of it, go over to
what
Lightning's
happened with
page and finish
Ange.
watching it.
And everybody knows
That she was not talking about her
I was
son.
speaking on. And it had,
nothing to do with her.
It
at all.
had nothing to do with her. It was Timu
Pulse
Ange's
of
son.
Fire wasn't even mentioned. I was sitting in that live. That's why I was like, you.
It was Timu
Really?
Ange's son that she was talking
This-
about.
Like,
Because
there's
that
plenty
big old
about you
live
out
happened.
there. Who's that?
Because that big old live happened. That D-Mac was talking about Timu Ange's son, not
Yes.
BL's son.
Adult
No.
son.
And that sat in many boxes with Timu Ange. And I never dreamed that she was doing that. And it shocked me and sickened me. And I will stand on that shit now.
Right. The only thing you did kind of say that wasn't right, that wasn't nice, is about her picture. And
I don't say nothing to her, Irish
at the
laugh.
same time, this had nothing to do with Anna.
Right? What I said was that her voice did not match her picture. Because she sounds much.
Right.
instead
And-
I spoke with
Still.
Todd and SLSU of Liam, and
For
he
BS. To try to, I'm going to use this and say it's about my son.
Irish lass, I don't respond to her.
There's
I
even
don't.
more out there.
Hold on, Lightning. Irish lass, I don't respond to her. I don't bring her up. Like this is the first time, and the only
Now.
reason we talking about it now is because everybody is. I don't care what another adult says about you. Do not bring someone's kids into anything.
Yeah.
I don't care if they're 5, 15, or 25.
Right.
Leave people's significant
Or
others,
50. Right.
people's children, people's family out of the TikTok bullshit.
But don't take something that had nothing to do with you,
Right.
wasn't about you, that someone else had to deal with and go through. That's something totally different. But then you want to take it and, oh, it's about me. Let me make a video about it and get some.
Well, let me tell you exactly why that was done. Because somebody had asked, what was the story with Itty? And I told what the story with Itty was. And Nicole lost her shit.
But this has nothing to do with them. This is
That's
Anna
why they did that.
taking something that had nothing to do with her
They're all together now, though.
and trying to make it about her,
Well-
to put it out there to make it look like you were talking crap about her kid. But
That's
it
what-
wasn't anything about her.
She knows
That's
that.
bullshit.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's some bullshit.
That bit.
That's pathetic.
I'm gonna
There's
shut
plenty out there about her that people say or post.
Well,
Use that. Use something that's actually about you.
yeah, exactly, pineapples. Exactly, pineapples.
Ange did get dragged. She had to go through all this shit with it.
Yep.
Whatever. That was her thing.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean,
It had nothing
got,
to do with her.
listen, it's gotten to the point now where
That's
it's starting.
pathetic.
It's gotten to the point now where it's starting to get dangerous.
Well-
All this needs to stop. Every bit of it.
I've never spoke on BL. I've not.
Exactly.
D-Mac.
Whatever.
D-Mac, we know you haven't, baby. You ain't got to explain nothing to nobody on here. We know you.
But if you did, and she
I'm
used
rattled.
that, that's
I'm
different.
rattled. Because, once again, complete bullshit.
She reaches so hard.
Well,
That's a big reach right there.
That's a huge reach.
But
Yeah.
you know what? Everybody knows exactly what I was speaking on. And
exactly, because that
Right.
live had just
Right.
happened earlier that day.
Yep.
When you said, or earlier that evening, I'm sorry.
No, it had just hung. Ange had just dropped.
Well, I can't remember if it was during the day or if it was in the evening. I can't remember when it
I
was.
don't know what time. I
Yeah.
think it was in the evening, probably.
But that live
Ange
had
had
just happened
dropped.
earlier, and that's who you were talking about. You was not talking about nobody else but
She
Timu
wasn't
and your
even
son.
mentioned, so she can go somewhere else with that.
That's when she came
Take
in
all
and
the way back.
and said it again. Remember? Ange came in and then she said it.
Thank you, Ladybug.
And then we were just like, holy crap, you just said it again.
Yeah.
And then her
Because
son had
I
come.
was in the box above her trying to get everybody to calm down because
I didn't know
Timu
anything
Ange,
about that.
Timu Ange was crying her eyes out. Shay was upset. Everybody was upset. And then I'll be damned if she didn't say it again.
I know. So, I mean, it
You
was just
still
like,
cannot say the R word. Why can't
Yeah.
you say it that way, darling?
And that was right in that same live.
yeah, she
Then
came.
after she dropped, D-Mac said all that.
Insane.
But you want to take it and be like, I'm going to make this about me.
I haven't seen it yet, Ginger. I've got so many messages. I haven't got through all of them
Ridiculous.
because people's been sending me birthday messages all day. But I will look at it when I get off live, darling.
I'm not even going to address that shit, but I'm going to tell you what. It better be a
She'll dirty delete it soon anyway.
Well, yeah, and it needs to be a one and done. I can tell you that right now.
I'm sorry, I
that's
missed
why
the
I just
flower
did that.
crown, baby. It don't do it when the moon's on. I'm
So I was like, are you serious?
If it was somebody that meant
That was like
something
a month ago.
I gave a shit about, I'd worry about it. But that woman don't mean nothing to me.
It was a month ago or more that all that went
wait a minute,
down.
it's probably about 2 months now, wasn't
Well,
it?
it's longer
I
than
don't-
that. Yeah,
It was like a while ago.
Yeah.
long while back.
And everybody went off on Timu Ange.
And
I
Timu
told her how it was wrong. Nobody like screamed and yelled and dirty. Like,
well,
tore her down.
Timu Ange made a video and used that exact same recording and said, "Listen to D-Mac."
Thank you,
talk,"
Christy Joe.
And nobody.
Thank you,
even
Coco. Thank you,
D-Mac, you get
Tiffany.
yourself in trouble.
Nobody was shit. So,
What?
huh? What?
The video of Popcorn saying it is supposedly being released today.
Yeah, she did. I already
What's
saw it.
supposed to be released today?
She's
Popcorn said the R word?
Yeah, but now not. She came on her live today.
Jennifer,
She said,
let's shut it down now.
yes, I saw it. Yes, I said it, but it was not pertaining to any person.
I know, but you still can't say it. You still
I
can't-
know.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay. All right, y'all.
happened.
Okay, that's enough. I just let's.
I know.
Yeah.
I
Let's
know.
move on.
No,
Let's
I'm
move
just-
on.
I just.
I mean,
I'm just gonna say this one last thing, and that's all that's gonna be said. Please stop bringing up people's family, please. Please don't bring up nobody's kids. They don't deserve that. They have nothing to do with TikTok arguments. They have nothing. Hey, thank you, Flip Flop.
if it's not on TikTok, don't bring it to TikTok. That's
Exactly.
not hard, is it?
No, I'm just saying it
Yeah.
just because what you put on here. Because I am so thankful, y'all, that when I was on Rugs, that nothing I did was on TikTok. You know what I mean?
And I'm glad there wasn't cameras that reach.
Yeah, I'm glad they wasn't phones out
Partying days.
like that. Kids shouldn't be brought up by others on any social media. Yeah, exactly.
Nah.
At all.
It's one to think, oh, the kid's so cute or whatever. But
You're fine, Maddie. I know you're with your family, baby. You're fine. But yeah, Lord have mercy.
And I'm just gonna say this: don't call your kids derogatory names on this app. Where
All right, Jen, listen. Let's stop talking about anything now, okay? Because we're not supposed to be talking about anything.
right.
I don't mean to be. It's your birthday.
You're not being
guys.
rude. I told
Yeah.
everybody before we come on I didn't want no drama. So y'all are doing what I asked you to do. So but I agree with what D-Mac, I agree with what you said, baby, 100%.
Me too.
100%.
No matter if it's your kid or not. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Don't be calling you.
I love you, Crystal. We are holding our word. Yep.
I know you are, and I appreciate y'all. I do. And
it's hard. It's hard. It's a struggle. No.
are you crying?
No, she's
Girl, don't
Tina
do that
likes
to me.
the
I'm
gossip.
kidding.
And she likes the stories. I mean, we all ain't gonna lie, who don't?
No.
But when it
and
gets vile, disgusting, getting to the point where they're all going.
listen, did y'all hear about this app supposed to be going? Hey!
Yeah, it was supposed to go like 2 weeks
Stop
ago.
it! Daisy, stop it! Did y'all hear her? She just went after Gizmo.
Yes.
I heard that. That didn't
Go.
sound.
No, Gizmo, you didn't do nothing. Get
No
out.
accountability,
Daisy,
buddy.
let's go. Get your butt in there.
Who's gonna take over the live?
Sorry, y'all.
They want to take your live over again. Oh, timeout.
Y'all, she will hurt him.
Yeah.
He didn't do nothing. See him crying?
Oh.
Is that your hair?
Oh no!
Come here, let me look. Come here. Let me look.
I had a moment.
Ooh.
Come here, baby. Let me
Daisy
look.
don't like him.
Come here. I know. Okay. She
Pure
just pulled some hair out.
Bless it.
Did you do that? Did you do that? Oh, did you do that?
Look at it. She's like, yep. Yep, I did.
Yeah, she's gonna stay in there for a minute. And y'all, he ain't gotta be doing nothing. He was just standing there.
And she gets mad. She don't like him.
And I
Pulled my hair.
she did. She pulled his damn hair. Zero guilt.
Pulled his hair.
Jealousy, huh?
She's bad jealous.
Right? She
That's
was just
why
like, yes, I
I'm
did.
still trying to rehome him because I don't want her to hurt him.
Yeah.
Listen, he's been here over a year. Brian kept saying, "Oh, she'll get over it. She'll get over it." She's not getting over it.
My daughter's
He's a
got
lovable
one,
dog.
Jennifer, and it's
Yep.
the same way.
Alpha.
It's so jealous. It
I
is
just-
insane.
My dog was like that.
I'm telling your daddy what you did.
The
Gizmo,
other dog couldn't even
sweetheart,
walk
too.
by my house.
He is. Like this lady, this customer showed up today and she had two little kids, y'all. They were like stair steps, like 1, 2, and 3 years old. And they seen Gizmo and they kept saying, "Oh, look at the puppy, look at the puppy." And so I just opened the door and he went out there and just licked them and sat down.
Aw.
Little kid. He wouldn't hurt us all. She wouldn't either, but everybody's scared of her because of her size.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
she's a German Shepherd, and they
Yeah.
think, you know.
They're very protective of children.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is. She wouldn't hurt a kid for nothing. But
Nope.
now every time the florist come here today, she tried to eat him through the door.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
He
It's
wanted to
me.
put it in my hand. I'm like, dude, I can't open this door right now. Just set it down.
Hey,
Just set it
Jennifer,
down.
did I tell y'all that, you know, the other night when we was on Stewie's Live and I was telling y'all I was worried about my daughter walking around downtown Seattle, but
Yeah,
she had
yeah.
the
I remember you
dog
telling.
with
Yeah.
her. Well, she was in that live and she said she commented, "Hey, Mom, D-Mac," and that nobody noticed it. And I said, "How did you get in there?" And she said, "Oh, I've kind of been watching y'all." So she was thinking on me, y'all. And I was like,
He's
okay.
creeping.
How
She
old
said,
is
I
he?
got
Do you know?
questions. And I said, Lord, girl, we'll have to talk about it when I get to you, visit you, because it's a whole thing.
How
been
old is
watching
she?
D-Mac.
She's 24.
Okay.
Yeah. I cracked up, though. I said, you've been sneaking around watching me.
Yep.
I couldn't believe it.
Logan does that to me.
I do it to my mother if she
But
did.
I
She don't know
told
how to
her
work
to come on in and next time be louder so that I can let y'all all meet her, you know?
Yeah.
My mom's too busy sitting at her kitchen table watching out the window what all the neighbors are doing.
Like,
That
and
wa-
where? Like, now what state are you from?
Rabbits.
I'm in Rhode Island.
I can hear it. Sometimes I can
Up
hear it
north.
when you talk.
Yep.
You can, that little accent pops up.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've got a mix. So my
Yeah.
mom's from upstate New York,
Yeah.
where all the R's are overpronounced. So you're almost like in God's country up there. So when we go up there,
Call it down here.
that's what they call it up there too. And it is because the mountains, it's beautiful. So they're
Little
more,
does he know, Crystal.
we very redneck up there. But then, yeah, you would be surprised. Not New York City, upstate.
That's
Yeah.
a whole different thing.
Fran, it's a whole, yeah. So
Yeah.
you go through New York City, and then you go into upstate. It's
Okay.
like, you feel like you're
come
down
on,
south.
listen, I'll make a deal with you. You come on down into South Carolina, and I'll show you where the rednecks live.
Oh, I know. I got, yep.
She said they're going to call
And
me
I'll fit
Yankee.
right on in.
They are going to call you a Yankee, friend, because to
Yeah.
us,
Yeah.
you are
Boys.
a Yankee.
Terrible.
Shoot, come on down here to Alabama. There are plenty of
Come on
rednecks.
to Alabama.
Yep.
You got family
I love that
on the
song.
block.
Sweet. Oh, no, that's sweet.
Block
Sweet
Island.
home Alabama.
That's from a good
Roll
movie.
Tide, roll.
Oh, God. Go Clemson.
But yeah, up there it's country.
Look,
But here we
Aw.
drop the R's.
Lightning, you see her pouting?
Yeah.
She feels bad.
She's sad. Well, Melissa said she took no accountability. Nope, she owned that shit. She said, yes, I did.
Yeah. Daisy will take 100%. She was
Yep.
sitting on the couch right here. He came walking by, and that's all it was. That's all he did. She did not want him to come over here to me. That's all it is. So, if anybody knows anybody that needs a herding dog, or if they have little kids, all this dog wants is to play with a ball and to be petted. That is it. That's all
He's
he
a
wants.
love bug.
I would
Yeah.
love to have
He
him.
really is.
He is the most loving animal that I have ever seen in my
Pretty.
life. That's why y'all hear me tell him all the time, get down, Gizmo, because he wants to be right here.
I think Chris could use him.
He's beautiful too. I mean, it shouldn't be hard to get rid of him, Jennifer.
Right, Chris?
I've
I
had
would
people
love-
want him.
I know
And yes-
you gotta be picky though, right?
Jange.
Give me to Krista. She's only a couple hours away.
Yeah,
He's
I'm
so
very picky
pretty.
when it comes. Like, so this one man was going to get him. He lived on a big farm. And he asked me about his breeding things
Oh no.
and asked me about his count. How high was his count?
Oh, he was fixing to stud him out. No thank
Yes,
you.
and I have never heard that before, and I'm like, because he said, "What are his stud fees and stuff like that?" And
Yeah.
I'm like, "He's 6 months old,
That's
Yeah,
perfect.
That's why that's perfect timing.
and he is also AKC registered, so his
He
bloodline
wants to
goes."
breed.
Hey, Puff,
And you don't even want him involved in that. I mean, that's just
Maddie, he comes, Maddie. When you call him, he comes right to you. Watch this.
Maddie,
Gizmo, come here.
take 'em.
Come here, Giz. Come here, Giz.
People like that you just immediately go to puppy mill in your
Look
head.
at
This is what he wants.
I want some loving. She pulled my hair out.
Maddie,
such a good
take 'em.
Mommy,
Yeah,
that
that's a
bitch
beautiful dog right there.
pulled my hair out.
Okay.
He's so
Okay,
pretty.
get down. Okay, get down. Get down. Get up. Okay, come on. Get down.
Look at it. He's just like, I don't care. I'm taking over the live
Happy
again.
birthday.
Look at this. You can't give him to somebody else. He's not gonna be okay. He is like too
I don't
attached.
think so either.
Yeah, but Daisy does not like him. She will hurt him.
That's what I. Okay, get down. Get down. 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 Good
Do you
boy.
think when he gets bigger, you don't want him to fight it then
That's
either?
as big as he's gonna get right there.
Oh.
That's it. He's full grown.
Meg, some can put you in the corner.
Yeah, he's full grown. That's as big as he's gonna get.
So if if you do find somebody that would want him, I would have them do like visits and get
Yeah.
him to become attached.
Well, he loves
to them.
everybody though. Everybody. Hey, Bink. He loves everybody.
Hi,
Like-
Max.
Anybody that comes here, he'll get in their lap. He'll play with them. Everything. If he was to get hurt, I would never forgive myself.
Right.
Because this one,
She's like, yeah, I know. Her ear twitched, like, yeah, whatever.
she knows I'm talking about her, don't you?
Yeah.
Do you know I'm talking about you? Huh?
My dog used to give me
Look
the
at you.
stink eye.
Look.
Look. See, that's all he wants. Boom.
Mine used to give me the stink eye when she was in trouble.
No, Gizmo, get down. Get down. Down.
This one's love.
Yeah, that's all he
He really
wants. Get down.
does.
Yep.
No.
I think Fran should take them.
Give him a treat.
He can't have a little farm and no yard. He wouldn't do good here.
No, he couldn't be standing to be cooped up like that. It would
Nah.
drive me crazy.
Big
He needs
yard.
he needs to be
Yeah.
somewhere in the country.
Where
That's
he-
what he needs.
Yeah.
He loves to dig his holes.
Yep. He loves to be he needs to be in the country, either working with sheep, because if y'all Google it, Border Collies are the smartest dog breeds ever.
Yeah.
It took us 3 days to house train him not to go in the house. 3 days.
He needs somewhere that is like a farm or
Yep.
big area, or if they go out hunting.
Or somebody with a lot of land.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what he needs, yeah.
Maybe Shell would know someone.
She might.
OG might. I don't know if you.
Maddie. But yeah, we've had a bunch of people want him, but it was nothing that fit. They wanted to use him because he's AKC registered. And I don't want him locked up and just be taken out of a kennel when it's time to breed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
That's no
life
kind of
for
life.
any animal, really.
Right.
That's so cruel.
That's no kind of life for him. And there is border collie rescues around here, but they are full. Because people don't understand when they get a border collie. And how we got him was Brian had went to somebody's house to make a Corky. And they are breeders. And the person that wanted him never came and got him. So they were going to take him out in the backyard.
That's what they do in the country a lot to the animals.
Wow.
Yep. So Brian couldn't leave him there. Brian leaves. Brian calls the police, and the police are like, well, you have him. They didn't hurt him. So there's nothing we can do. But they said they would watch from now on when they see a bunch of puppies there. You know what I'm saying? But they only want the puppies for money. And if that puppy's not making them any money and they can't sell it, then they get rid of it. They do. They get rid of it.
Sad.
And that happens more than people realize.
Yep.
That's horrifying.
And, you know, Brian all of a sudden shows up here with a dog, and I'm like, what are you doing? He goes, well, we just gonna keep him till, oh, Lois, where does he live, Lois? Yeah, dog fighting too, yep, pineapples, yep.
Yeah, that's horrible. That's,
I could-
you know,
That's like hurting a child.
exactly. an innocent animal can't do nothing to defend himself.
He had no way of defending himself. And listen, if you harm animals, children, or the elderly, or the special needs, you deserve a special place in hell. I said what I said.
Yep.
Exactly.
What state, Lois? What state, Lois G? What state does he live in?
That would be perfect for his son.
Kentucky. That's not that far.
What?
Kentucky's not that far from me.
No.
Bristol.
Well, Lois, DM me and we'll talk, baby. Cause he's a good boy. He not